What's going on, guys? Stephen here with you, S&E's Garage. Today we're here in the garage with the 2021 TRD. It's been about 6 months almost to the day since we did this oil change last. We're not quite at the 5,000 mile mark yet. We're probably at like 4,800 miles, but I figure this is close enough. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this oil change today. But while we're doing the oil change, we're going to be upgrading something that I think is a major misstep that Toyota did in cheaping out or changing the design with the newer V6 Camry engines and their newer V6 engines in general. And we're going to go ahead and show you how we're going to fix that. So the first thing I want to show you here is our oil filter housing on this vehicle is made out of aluminum. It's metal. Now the oil filter cap that the cartridge sits in that they come with from the factory is plastic, whereas the older design was metal. And I believe that metal is more robust. It better resists fatigue and you know, it doesn't become brittle like plastic does. And I think that they should have kept the metal one, you know, to begin with. They should have never went plastic. So we're going to go ahead and change ours over to the metal one. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link to that in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and purchase one if you'd like to. And then we're also using our Fumoto drain valve to drain the engine oil, which worked like a charm. That was so easy. Crawl right under, drain it, no problem. So let's get out from underneath the car and let's show you what we got going on. Now, if you need to see a full video on how to change the oil on one of these cars, I do have one. I'll go ahead and link that down below as well so you can watch it. I'm not going to do that all over again because I already have a video on that. So like I said, this has been draining for about 15 minutes now. But here we have our Castrol Edge 0W20 that we always use in this car. This is all this car gets. And here we have the plastic oil filter housing that we removed from the car. You'll see we went ahead and pulled the cap off down below to drain it. That drains the filter before you pull it out. But you'll see here we have our new, or new to me, metal cap. Now you'll see the cap is almost the exact same height. Actually, it is the exact same height. The threads are the same. And really, this is a screw-on modification that is going to future-proof your car and make it so that, you know, something like this lasts longer, because I have seen these crack after, you know, a couple 100,000 miles on some older cars, and then you got to sit there, you got to wrestle them off, and you end up replacing it with the metal one anyway. So this is an OEM Toyota oil filter housing cap. You'll see it says Toyota right on it. And if you buy one of these, it's not going to come with this little metal cap. So you are going to have to transfer that from your old one to your new one. But let's go ahead. We're going to fill this guy here up with oil. I always pre-fill my filters before I put them in the car. And I'm just going to show you just how easy it is to screw this up and replace it compared to the plastic one. Alright guys, so here we have our metal oil filter cap. You can see I already filled it up with oil because it's soaked, and we're just going to go ahead and hand tighten it, and you'll see that it literally screws right on just like the plastic one does. So now we're just going to get our tool, we're going to snug it up, and then we're going to make sure this little aluminum cap is tight. You do not have to, you know, kill this. You just snug it up. Same thing with the cap. You're not trying to, you know, you're not torquing a wheel down. You're just snugging it up. The rubber O-rings will help it seal. You don't need to make it crazy tight. So there you have it. We just installed a metal oil filter cap on our 2021 Toyota Camry TRD. This mod, or I don't know if I want to call it a mod, but this upgrade should work for any vehicle equipped with the 2GR FKS, should you like to upgrade to the metal cap. So all I'm going to go ahead and do here is put my little plastic clip back on my Fumoto drain valve, clean it up, and then we're going to fire the car up, check that filter housing, just make sure it's not leaking. Alright guys, here we have the car running. Like I said, we're just checking for leaks. Everything looks good. We're going to go ahead and put our splash shield back up and call it a day. So If this video helps you, please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to drop a link to that the metal oil cap down in the video description below. I'm going to add it to my Amazon affiliate store. If you want to buy some Castrol motor oil for your car, I'll go ahead. I'll drop that in the in my Amazon store as well. And I'll even add the Fumoto oil drain valve because I love that thing. It makes the job so much easier. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.